to Cage of Dreams. I'm your host, Pro Wrestling's bad boy, Carnage. And with me, my lovely co-host, the one, the only...
Get to the point.
Fantasia. That's right, Fantasia's with me. How you doing, girl?
I'm good. See, I remember. I know my name. I remember.
Yeah, I know my name too. So all the ladies out there, don't you? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, here we are. Another brand new show for 2017.
We're on a roll.
And we're rolling. And this guest we have today is just, we're going deep today. That's all I'm saying. We're going deep today.
Yeah.
And we're going
get your raincoat and your raincoat.
That's right.
Deep.
That's right. We're going. And it's going to be a great time today. And of course, you know, we have to do it. It's the Carnage Top 5.
I'm just waiting.
Are we ready? All right. Today, my top 5 is the top 5 Trumpisms. I don't know if you've heard of that, but we have a new president, Donald Trump.
Do we seriously have to
I'm
go
not
there?
political or anything else, but he's said some crazy things since being president, and I have the top 5 right here.
Okay, before we do, viewer discretion advised. I am not a part of this, and again, I'm pleading the 5th.
All right, this is it, the Carnage Top 5.
This is so, I knew it.
What? What's wrong with my sign? I'm just stating the obvious.
This is so wrong.
Anyway,
Get
the top
with it.
5 is the top 5 Trumpisms. And number 5 on my list,
Drum roll.
I'm the worst thing that's happened to ISIS. Since what?
I got to leave the set.
Since who? I mean, I don't know.
Well,
Okay, well, it's getting better, trust me.
Oh,
that was just one of the things that he said that was a little crazy. We're going to move along. Number 4 on my list, Heidi Klum. Sadly, she's no longer a 10. Well, let me tell you what, folks. I've Googled her. She's about a 10 plus, so I don't know what he was thinking. He might have had his glasses on that day. Heidi Klum, she's one of the...
I know who Heidi Klum is.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't understand.
He said she was not a 10. He said she's not a 10
he
anymore.
said...
Yeah, these are things that he said, that he has said. Trumpisms. These are things that Donald Trump has said.
All right, I got this.
Yeah,
Now
okay, you with me now, girl? Come on now, get on the Carnage train, baby. Choo choo. All right, here we go.
Don't do that again.
Number 3 on my list. If Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her.
You know what? That is the most.
What?
Out there.
What?
Like, you know, listen. I'm not going. That's right. Just that's all I can say.
Okay. Number two on my list. I've never seen a thin person drinking Diet Coke.
You know what? He stole that from somebody, because I have heard that before,
Really?
and I didn't hear it from Trump. I have heard that from somebody else.
Well, I drink Diet Pepsi, and I'm pretty thin, so I mean, I don't know what he's talking about. I'm a thin person.
We're talking. Okay. We're talking.
Actually, I'm twisted, seal, and sex appeal.
There you
I'm not
go.
getting into that today.
We're just gonna leave that alone.
Enough of that. Anyway, number one on my top 5 list, and believe it or not, this was the top search in the dictionary on Inauguration Day.
I'm scared.
Top search. Number 1 on my list, get ready, American Carnage, baby. Bam! There it is!
See, that is awesome. That deserves to be at the top.
I will not lie. When I heard him say that, I got so excited. I'm like, look, he's hollering out to the homeboy there. Hey, boy, Carnage.
We got our President of the United States.
That's right, hollering out to
props to Carnage.
That's right. I saw it on the CNN. I saw it on Fox. They're putting it all over the place. I'm worldwide, baby. Thanks to President Trump. Thank you.
Donald Trump, Mr. President,
Yeah,
anytime you want to come sit down and talk to us,
that's right.
Hey, right here, Cage of Dreams. Come on, because you know you live in your dream now, because you never ever thought that you was going to be where you are right now. That's all I got to say about that.
Hey, and you know what? Two things. He is the only president ever to be at WrestleMania, involved in WrestleMania, number 1.
I don't
Number
care.
2, he's the only president
WrestleMania.
to ever take a Stone Cold Stunner from Stone Cold Steve Austin. Only president ever.
I'm surprised his hair didn't fall off.
Well, I don't know. Could have just went back and then came back up again. I don't know. Anyway, that's my top 5. We're going to move on to the lovely Fantasia's portion of the show. We have
our tag team rescue, and what it is that we are teaming up with other rescues worldwide to highlight a couple of the animals that they currently have at the rescues that are looking for their forever homes. So this information will also be available at the end of the video for you guys to check it out, and we'll put it out there as much as we can through social media to get the recognition that they need in order to get these lovely animals a forever home. So we always say adopt, don't shop.
Exactly.
So this is our rescue tag team segment, and this one is being brought to you by Fifth Day Farms, and they have their website at fifthdayfarms.com. And first up we have is, let's see here, we have Peanut.
Peanut, that's my boy right there. Look at that.
Peanut, look at them blue eyes.
Look at those eyes.
He was rescued as a puppy about 4 weeks ago. From this point in time, we're probably about a month ago now. He grows, but doesn't actually seem to, or he growls, excuse me, but doesn't seem to actually like aggressively growl. That's a playground. So he's a puppy. But he's truly a little peanut in the pack. He thinks he's 100 pounds, and he sure can take care of himself. He's super sweet, loves to give puppy kisses, and just, I'm gonna tell you, he's a bed hole from what they're saying. He's got to sleep in the bed. So you know what that means. You get this part of the bed with a corner of the sheet and a part of the pillow, he's gonna get everything else of that bed. So this is Peanut.
He's awesome.
Next up is Gypsy. Okay. She's an Australian Shepherd mix. Through no fault of her own, was born deaf and blind. So this is a very special needs dog. And if for anybody out there, I have a special needs. I love them to death. I love all my dogs and cats, but the special needs for some reason or another, they make you, if you're not humble, you will be. So, and beautiful girl. She does really good. She has survived on her own throughout her tragedies. She hangs out with the pack. She gets along great. She uses her other senses that are available to her to use since she is deaf and blind. She takes up mothering. She likes to be a nurturer, so to speak. She really loves taking care of the other puppies and the other dogs that they have with them. And they just say she's truly a blessing, and you know, they hope to get her an eye specialist to see if there's anything that they can do to help her. Well, she is available for adoption. And then last but not least is Riker. He is a recent rescue. He's a Cane Corso, I believe. He's about 2 years old. They say he's a sweet boy. He likes to be the mediator in the pack of 25. His only problem is that he has a cherry eye, and I think you can see that in that picture, and that's not a big medical condition. That's just showing that the condition of the eye, and that's what they call it. It's a redness to the eye. No one seems to want him because he's ugly. And I'm sorry, but I think every dog is beautiful. Every cat is beautiful. I mean, every animal, you know, their life matters too. So, by all means, we don't think he's ugly. We love him. So, and they are trying to run a fundraiser for his surgery. So, they're working on getting that done as well. But please contact Fifth Day Farms at fifthdayfarms.com if you are interested in adopting one or all of these beautiful, precious dogs that they have. And they also have other dogs and cats available too. So we're just highlighting a couple here on the show. Next up, we have Char Will's German Shepherd Rescue out of Pennsylvania. First up is Xena.
Oh, Xena.
Beautiful.
Look at that.
She's 1 to 2 years old, 65 pounds, German Shepherd. She's up to date on all vaccinations. She's super energetic, totally ball crazy and friendly. She is spayed. She's looking for a home with kids over the age of 15. She's best at being the only dog and possibly okay with a large breed male dog. So that is Xena. Next up is Harry. Harry is a male 8 to 10 years old, 90-pound German Shepherd. He's neutered, again, fully vaccinated, up to date. He loves to play ball, go for walks, snuggle on the sofa. Reminds me of somebody I know.
Hey, that's me.
It takes Harry a few visits to get attached to people and get comfortable with them, but he does become totally comfortable after the fact. He's looking for an adult-only home, no children, and gets along with most calm, large breed female dogs. That is so you.
Yeah, that
I'm
is
sorry,
me.
I don't mean to compare you,
That's
but
me.
you and Harry have a lot in common.
I'm a special breed myself.
Yes, you are.
That's right.
Next is Jackie. Jackie's a female 2-year-old, 65-pound German Shepherd. Again, up to date with everything on vaccinations, is in good health. She was clipped by a train in December and has been in their care ever since. The bottom of her foot was badly injured. I believe you can see that in the picture. But it is healing nicely, and they're putting weight on it again, and she's able to use it while she's in foster care. She's getting treatment. So that's being taken care of. They are looking for a foster to adopt home, and the reason why is because they want to make sure it's a good fit, like just like with any of these other animals. They got to make sure it's a good fit for both the pet and you. They don't want to put a pet and an animal into somebody's home and it not work out. So they're looking for that. She's expected to make a full recovery and will just need to wear a boot when playing outside. She lived with cats and large breed dogs in her foster home. For any interest in Harry, Xena, or Jackie, please visit charwillsrescuekennels.com. And again, all this information and where to contact will be at the end of the show.
Yes.
So the
Be in the
website,
credits.
it'll all be there. So
Yep.
don't panic that you didn't get what I'm saying or how to spell it, because it will be out there for you to view later on.
That's it. Great job, as always.
Yes,
You know,
adopt, don't shop.
That's right. And just so you know, this is the second episode that I'm wearing a tie.
Again,
I know. What is this?
I'm
I like
impressed.
it. I'm trying to dress. I'm trying to change my game a little bit.
No, you're trying to
step
get
it
a
up.
woman. You're trying to get hooked up.
Okay, well, that too. But, you know, I'm
He is
just trying to
single,
step my game up.
ladies. He's
Okay.
single.
You don't,
I'm sitting beside him. He smells nice. He's handsome. He's tall. He's, just hardworking. So ladies,
No, go ahead. I'm just.
no, that's
Go
it.
ahead and talk me up.
That's it. I'm
Oh,
done.
that's it? Okay.
And you, one of the qualifications you must have, you got to be able to share your earrings.
Oh, hey, no. Mm-mm.
Oh, no? Okay.
I don't share my jewelry.
No. Oh,
No.
well, he'll buy you some jewelry then.
Mm.
Go with the flow here. You're not gonna get a woman doing that.
Okay, well, you know.
He'll
Okay, yes.
sure.
Yeah, okay, she's got my back like that. But anyway, we're coming back. We got a great guest, another great guest.
Yes, we do.
2017 is going to turn out to be a fantastic year, fantastic guest, awesome stories, and I'm just super pumped. Anyway, we're going to take a break. When we come on back, our next guest, Cage of Dreams.
Hi, I'm Laura.
And I'm Jenny.
And we're the Boas. And you're watching Cage of Dreams.
You're watching Cage of Dreams with Carnage.
Welcome back to the Cage of Dreams. I'm your host, Pro Wrestling's bad boy,
Carnage.
Carnage. And that over there is the lovely...
That over there? No, you did not just say, and that over
And
there.
that- I
No,
was
let's
gonna
start
say
over.
that.
Okay.
Let's get into it.
The one, no, the one and only, the beautiful Fantasia. And to my right, over there is none other than bad boy
no.
Carnage.
Yeah, she's doing me. Okay, all right.
Made you laugh.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
And this has got to go. I don't want
All
it.
right, she's a balloon
it's
hater.
freaking me out. I don't
Yeah.
like balloons. It's freaking me out.
All right, anyway, our great guest on the show,
Yeah.
Jason Kyne,
Awesome.
our man right here. Hey, thanks for coming, my brother.
Thank you. Thank
Appreciate having you on the show, man. Now, Jason, hey, he's gone through some tough times in his life, been some rocky roads. He's going to tell us a little bit about it, and he's come through with flying colors, and he has taken whatever was behind him and is going forward and just doing great things, doing awesome things in the community, and I'm just excited to hear about it. So go ahead and tell us a little bit about your backstory a little bit.
Okay. I'm a recovering heroin addict. I was probably a heroin addict for 12 or 13 years. It all started out, I guess I was probably 14 years old. Started smoking a little pot here and there, and it just kind of snowballed out of control after that. You know, once I got up, I'd like to take a step up to harder drugs. And, you know, when I got hooked on heroin, it's like the devil grabbed my foot and then really drug me to hell. It was a very dark time in my life.
Now, do you think, was it maybe people around you that, you know, peer pressure sometimes? 'Cause I know a lot of times peer pressure and other things like that, you know, have, play a role in it. Or was it just something that you wanted to try and just kind of got hooked on it that way, or how was it?
I think there's nobody blamed but myself.
Right.
You know, until you hold yourself accountable, you know what I mean? You're really not, you can't place blame on somebody else for
Right.
something that I put myself in the situation.
And that's basically because you made a choice to want to go something a step above smoking weed you made a choice that you, in your mind, that you wanted to try something to see how that made you feel. You knew how smoking marijuana made you feel, but then you made a choice to want to go ahead, because you're saying that you can't blame nobody else, so you got to take responsibility for yourself. So you made that choice to want to experiment with something else to see how that would make you feel. Is that what you're saying, basically?
Yeah.
And, okay.
Because I know growing up, I got hooked on smoking cigarettes and stuff, because all my friends were smoking, and
Right.
it's like, hey, you should be cool, and eventually I smoked for 30 years. I quit now. I've been off cigarettes now for like 16 years now, and I feel a lot better about myself. But I know sometimes people get caught up in that in that trap, and but fortunately for you, you've come through that. And tell us a little bit about how you started getting off and trying to quit and figured out how to better yourself from it.
I guess probably 5 years ago is when this journey started. It wasn't like an overnight change for me.
Right.
I started out, I was with had a girlfriend, and she kind of introduced me into going to rehab, I guess you could say. And I started going to meetings, stressed her out so much. Poor girl. I feel it still haunts me to this day, but I put people through. But sorry, just lost it there for a second.
It's all right.
It's a journey. I would go to rehab.
That's all right, man. I know
I
you
want
went
people to understand. I'm sitting here trying to hold myself together because I've had some experiences with some people that I love dearly in my life. I know what this means to me. So I know what you're doing. I'm grateful that you're sitting here right now, okay? So I know there's people on the other side of this watching this that's probably in my shoes or his shoes or both. And you're feeling the same things. For him to sit here and get choked up and just lose his concentration and things, that's an effect from the addiction that he has overcome. This is not scripted. This is real. And there's no other way to bring this to you than to put these emotions out here. And you talked about how you used to smoke. I'm an ex-smoker. I used to smoke cigarettes for years. And it'll be 3 years May 4th that I quit. So that's also an addiction too. So I know what this is about. I feel this, okay? And by no means, I for one am not ashamed. You should never feel ashamed. This right here is kindness and love at its best. And I can't put that into words in any other way other than just to say it like that. So please do not apologize for anything while you're here. Don't. Because you are helping so many right now that feel like they have no help. And you are that help.
Yeah.
So take your time.
That's right.
Okay.
So you went through some tough times.
Yeah.
It was down. I mean, it beat you down pretty bad.
Yeah, I probably couldn't get no lower. I was doing low stuff in life. Yeah, I wasn't a good person at all.
Right.
It really changed who I was inside.
Right.
And it was a journey, like I started to say before it.
Mm-hmm.
It was a journey. It's something that didn't happen for me overnight.
Right.
I'm at the 25th this month, February. I'll be 18 months clean.
That's great.
That's awesome.
It's I got a lot of support.
Right. Well, that's key, man. Key to have people there to help you out, family, friends. Those are the ones that that you look to, and they've been helping you. And I know now that you've come out of that, and you're still, struggling to keep going forward, which is a great thing. You're actually going out into the community and tell the people a little bit about what you're doing out in the community to try to help others.
Well, I'm in a group at home in Berkeley Springs, West Virginia. It's Life for Drugs, and we'll go to high schools and talk. We've been to church camp. We have an annual addiction awareness at the park in Berkeley Springs.
That's wonderful. That's
I've been to
amazing.
that park. That's a nice little park.
It is,
That's
but
the
I've
one
been
that's
there
got
too, yeah.
It's got the water thing, like
Warm Springs.
springs. Yeah, it's got the warm springs there. Yeah, that's really
Of
cool.
course, watching the bathtub.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah, that was it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that was really nice. So yeah, so you go out, you do and so what are the crowds like when you go to the schools and stuff? They get a good outpour for this? And,
We generally do one class each time we're in.
okay. So
We
it's
do
different
it.
grade levels you
Yeah,
go to?
yeah.
Okay, that's good.
And you know, nothing makes you feel better when you got a student come up and give you a hug after
man.
you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
and that,
I was
yeah,
just getting ready to
that's-
ask
yeah.
that. Have you had any of them, and since we're talking about school of different ages, high school, middle school, and it's sad to say that this does happen at that age. It's just not an adult thing or anything like
No.
that. It doesn't pick and choose. And I was getting ready to ask you, have you had any student come up and relate to you that they have or are experiencing what you've been going through and what you've accomplished and done?
Yeah, a lot of them, I guess they'll be shy or embarrassed to come
Well, of
up while
course.
we're there.
Right.
But you know, people hits me up on Facebook. They'll send me a message, or somebody I'll see at the store. You know, they just come up and start talking to me. Well, how'd you do it? Or people I used to use with.
Right.
I mean, I had to change everything about my life. And but so many people who send a message maybe I used to use with.
Right.
How'd you do it? So, you know, what worked for me might not work for somebody else, but I can say give them the guidelines and
Right.
you know what I mean?
Right.
Give them a,
Mhm.
'cause- and like you said, it don't discriminate.
Can you repeat that?
Addiction don't discriminate.
Thank you.
I mean, it's, when I was in rehab, I was with so many different types of people. It,
Right. Yeah, but you're doing great, man. You're doing great things out there. We are excited for you. And just know after today, we're here for you, man.
Absolutely.
That means a lot. It's,
But see, gives me hope. This right here gives me hope. And even like our prior guest, we had her accomplishments with weight loss and everything, because people don't understand food can also be an addiction. But anyway, that gives hope that there is, I don't want to say a cure for disease out there, but there is guidance, there is help, and there's support, and you can get sober, and you can live a good life. And what you're thinking now, when we had talked earlier, when I met you briefly, you talked about how when you are using and wheeling and dealing and using everything, you think at that point that your life is okay because that's the life you're living, and you don't think it's the outside people, your family and your loved ones can see it's not okay, but you as the addict yourself think your life is going okay. And you had said that it has to be something dramatic that has to happen to you, and you said 3 different things will always end up with an addict if you don't get the help and change everything about your life and what you do to really want it. And you had said you're either going to go to jail, you get sober and clean, or you die.
Right.
And when you think about it, those are the options. And you chose to take the path of getting sober and living a good life, and you're taking that and helping others so they can accomplish their dreams and accomplish what they really should be doing in life, and stop being, take control of it. Live.
Right.
Live.
Oh yeah, that's what it's all
You know?
about.
and for me, what I go with this, it might sound a little weird, but I tell people, especially my close friends, that, you know what, no matter how I move on out of this life, no matter how I pass away, if I don't die from addiction, I win.
Absolutely.
No matter what.
That's right.
I win.
Absolutely.
So it's,
And that's amazing. That's just, I love that. It's just wonderful.
my life used to be miserable. It was bad, but today
not no more, man.
I never have a bad day. I might have bad moments in that day, but I never have a bad day.
That's right. Well, we met, your kids are here with us today, and we met them. That's some great kids.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, they're
I'm
good,
sure,
good
I'm
guys.
sure they've been behind you,
Yeah.
1,000%, and been there for you.
Oh yeah. I mean, I wasn't a very good father if I was a father at all when I was using. I mean, but they support me. Our relationship is great now.
I do want to ask you a question. You said the people that you used to use with, that some of them have unfortunately died. They never got sober, weren't able to get sober, whatever the issue. How does that make you feel when you hear somebody that you used to wheel and deal with, get high with and everything, has passed on because of their addiction? How do you feel?
I've had very close friends that have overdosed and died, and I think about them a lot, but I try not to think about it too much. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because it's depressing.
Right.
You know what I mean? It makes me think. Sometimes wonder You know, I wish they could have got it. I wish they could have got there.
Right.
And it's going back, you got your very few options.
Right.
Because you're an addict, you know what I mean? I mean, the only, like 3 ways out. I mean, you're either gonna.
Well, I think it's wonderful that you're going to schools and to the churches. I think church, the support on a spiritual level is very important for anything in life. I really think that has to be there. Our world needs that right now.
Yeah.
So I actually, I just want to tell you, I appreciate you. This is my first time meeting you. I appreciate you taking the time to come here and talk about the demons that you had in life and those dark places in life and how you turn it around and how you're helping others. I mean, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you, and from my heart to yours, I love you. Okay? And I just, just sitting next to you, I'm getting such good vibes. No, it ain't you, hot and sex appeal over there. But I just want to say a huge thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, you're welcome, and thank you. Thank you guys.
Yeah, no, we appreciate you coming
Thank
on
you
and
having me
telling your
down here.
story,
This is
man.
great.
And like I said, keep doing great things.
Absolutely.
Keep going, and if you ever need someone to talk to, me and Fantasia are here for you.
And it don't have to be on camera, so.
No, it don't have to be on camera.
That's for anybody.
Yeah.
Reach out to us, please.
Yeah, just reach out, talk to us, tell them where they can find you on Facebook.
Jason Kyne,
It's Kyne.
Kyne.
Kyne. Look him up.
No, in parentheses, he'll be Buckshot. That's my nickname.
Oh, Buckshot. Oh,
Yeah,
right.
bang bang.
Yeah. Hey, I like that, man. I like
Bang,
that.
bang.
All right. I like that. Got the bad boy Bang Bang and Miss Beautiful over there. But yeah, we appreciate you coming on, brother, and telling your story. And we know a lot of people out there are going to see this. And if it could change just one life,
Just one.
that's what we're looking for. So I want to thank you, Fantasia.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Jason. Thanks for coming on and watching the show. We appreciate everything. And like I always say, don't just live your life, live your dream.
Be the dream.